Here we go. After a almost 2-month hiatus from competition, the Jello Cup Series returns here for the second and final season. It all gets underway today here at Daytona, beginning with the Go or Go Homers opening practice. This is their only chance to practice before pole day qualifying, which will be tomorrow. Hello guys, and welcome here to the Daytona International Raceway. Brian James up here in the booth with you. Anyway, we had to split the field into Go or Go Home and top 33, unfortunately, because of how big the field is for the 500. TJ Hanley will go out. Hillary Sanchez also following. And real quickly, as we watch these guys start to move out of the pit lane, I want to also mention that the Go or Go Homer, like I said, we split it into top 33. In case you missed the update video prior to signups, we expanded the Cup field this season to encourage more competition and to really get some more drivers in the field for this season. So, you're welcome. The top 33 from last season's owner points is locked in to the field. You will see all those guys go out next. So the top 33 in the owner standings from last season will go out first. And I actually forgot to turn off the speed, so hold on 1 second. Okay, my apologies guys. Welcome back. Top 33 in the owner standings last season is locked in for the first 3 races. After that, we will go to this current season's owner points. So these are the guys who did not have enough owner or had insufficient owner points, or maybe even just didn't run last season. TJ Hanley's team did run. This is the Motorsports Group entry. Last season it was Ryan Riso. This season it is TJ Hanley. Hillary Sanchez is replacing Tommy Turbo over at Richard Childress Racing. She's currently the fastest at a 49.236. That team was 35th in the final owner standings. Joshua Scully is supposed to be in this group. However, because Premium Motorsports is downsized to 1 car, both their cars were in the top 33, but they downsized to 1, the 55 car we run the whole season. And because they have downgraded to 1 car, did not sell any assets, they basically handed the owner points over. They had to surrender the owner points to the 2017 because 2017 was 34th. That is our league rule. So Joshua Scully is locked in to the field. As you look on back, DJ Curtis, that is a 3rd JBM ride. The number 25. JBM was originally going to run 2 cars, the 4 and 65. 65 is in this session too. But they thought, let's get a 3rd ride. We got enough sponsorship, we got enough equipment, let's do it. You know, we had a great year last year, let's give it a try. So, they're giving it a try alright. 12th quickest right now. And possibly some single car runs to try and see what kind of speed they can get down. Ethan Lynn, another one of the Lynn brothers in the field. Jackson Lynn is the other one. I don't know where he is at the moment. But Tommy Baldwin Racing, they are attempting a full season with Ethan Lynn. Hoping for some great things. They're 13th quick, 14th at the moment. Patrick Smith in the number 10. That is the 3rd Stuart Haas entry. And they will only have 3 cars in the field this season. The 10, the 14 and the 41, who are both locked in. So Patrick Smith will have to race his way into the 500 and Las Vegas and Texas. Richard Kinghart. I want to say a welcome back to him. He wasn't sure if he'd be back for Season 2. He's back, and he's second quick at the moment in that 95. New team as well. He replaces Brad Stover over at Levine Family Racing in the number 95. This team, they got a few runner-up finishes last season. They ran pretty decently in a few of the races. Unfortunately, though, Brad Stover had just mid-season, they fell into a slump. Had a few decent finishes. They were always underdogs, and just, they surprised a few people last season. I hope they can do the same this season with Richard Kinghart. We wish him good luck. Tyson Aquino in the number 8. That is a third Chip Ganassi Racing entry. Both their cars got 4 combined wins last season. The 42. They add the number 8 this season. GoPro going to be a main sponsor throughout the year. And Tyson Aquino going to be one of the rookies on this team. Tim Horton, the other one, he will be in the practice session later on. And then they will also have the help of veteran teammate Griffin Lynn, who comes over from Joe Gibbs Racing. So good luck to Chip Ganassi Racing and that team. The 30 of Gene Sandfer replaces Jack Porkins over at... he is replacing Jack Porkins over at H. Scott Motorsports. New number this season. New sponsorship, Krispy Kreme, will be on the car for a majority of the races, and just announced Spectrum will now be on the car, as well as Fraternal Order of Eagles. But Krispy Kreme will be on the car for the most races, as far as I'm aware. Gene Sandfer comes up from Johnny Davis Motorsports over on the Straight Talk side, which is not running this season. So good luck to them. 65, Landon Martin. Now, normally the 65 is a car yours truly would run. I am basically leaving the series to you guys this season. Landon Martin comes over to James Buchanan Motorsports. He will ride the second car over there. Wegman's going to be the main sponsor most of the season. And it's going to be interesting to see how they run with Landon Martin. He comes over from Germain Racing. And James Buchanan Motorsports, one of the few teams this season, all veterans. DJ Curtis ran last season, didn't do too well over at Hendrick, but high hopes for them in the number 25. Then we mentioned Zach Buchanan. He ran the Championship 4. He is in the same car this year. And basically, they're going to have a good shot this season, I think. Good luck to them. We're trying to highlight every car as the fastest. Now goes Daniel Voiles and TriStar Motorsports. Luis Hernandez, though, we want to highlight him. He is your defending Cup Series champion. And a rare move by a defending champion, almost unheard of. He has left Stewart-Haas Racing and has joined Joe Gibbs Racing in the number 19. Move, like I said, out of the ordinary, but he returns this season, new team, replaces Griffin Lynn over here, and he's going to have to qualify on time the first 3 races. However, as announced, he can fall back on the championship provisional. He can use that for 8 races throughout the season. So I think their goal the first 3 races is just get some fantastic runs and try and basically get into the top 33 before Texas World. That's going to be their goal. Daniel Voiles, he joins a new team over at TriStar Motorsports. And They, like I said, brand new team. They come up from the Straight Talk side. And Daniel Boyles, they handpicked to drive. Hopefully this will turn out pretty well for them. So far it has. They're the fastest in the session. Jack Porkins in the number 51. He jumps over from H. Scott Motorsports, where he drove the 46 last season. Got a win. However, other than that, a lackluster season. Showed nothing, basically proved nothing last season. It was all for nothing. And this team, brand new Rick Ware Racing, coming up from the Straight Talk side as well. And they are going to have to hope for the best, as they are going to have to qualify on time for the race. They pick up 7. 66 Brad Fusion, a last-second entry into the Cup field this season. Last-second team entry. Motorsports Business Management running that team. And Brad Fusion will be their driver throughout the year. Motorsports Business Management did not, I don't think they ran a Straight Talk ride last season. They wanted to, couldn't. They decided, let's try a Cup ride. Brad Fusion is going to be their driver. Nathan Faden in the number 37, I should say. The second JTG Doherty entry. Him and Eric Faden, another one of those rare veteran-only teams. Nathan Faden had a decent run last season, not enough to make the chase, though. Couldn't get a win. But, man, I think this team could really surprise some people this season. His teammate, Eric Faden, defending Daytona 500 winner, will be up in the number 47. He will be in the next session for the guys locked into the 500. Good luck to them. I believe we've covered every driver in the field so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. How about that? 7 of Ethan Lynn has jumped into the top 10 in this session. Oh no, we forgot one. The 96 Caleb Parker. He is running for the Gaunt Brothers. Lord Co. will be their sponsor this season. Currently the slowest, but I anticipate they are just learning or trying to figure out how to make a single car run. At this point, maybe adjusting their single car setup. Keep in mind, qualifying is single car for the 500, but man, good luck to the 96. I believe they could really surprise some people this season too. Small team, we will just have to see how they perform. And on that note, now I have covered every driver in the field. Yes, I have. There we go, you're starting to see the groups form with a minute left. Currently our fastest is Daniel Boyles, and second is Luis Hernandez. Keep in mind, in individual qualifying tomorrow, these go-or-go homers go first. As I mentioned, new fastest. And that is DJ Curtis in the number 25. He jumps to the top of the boards, 47.208. Keep in mind, I did mention, or I was about to mention actually, the top 3 go-or-go homers in qualifying will advance to the main event. Keep in mind, at that point, there will also be 2 transfer spots available in the Can-Am duels to the highest finishing go-or-go homers who are not locked in to the race. So it's going to be very, very crucial to lock in right away. And if this were pole qualifying right now, the guys who would be locked in to the main event after pole qualifying would be DJ Curtis, Patrick Smith, and Daniel Voiles, they would all lock into the main event, and everyone else would have to race their way in. Keep in mind, though, Luis Hernandez has the Champions Provisional, so regardless, that team will race the 500. But they want him, I'm sure these go-or-go-homers want him to advance as a top 3 driver in pole qualifying as the practice session is over. They're going to want him to advance into they will want him to lock in after pole qualifying, because if he doesn't, that's one less position available in the duels, and that makes it incredibly hard for anyone to advance into the race. Anyway, here are your practice results. DJ Curtis, Patrick Smith, Daniel Voiles, Hillary Sanchez, Brad Fusion round out your top 5. Nathan Baden, Luis Hernandez, Richard Kinghart, Gene Sanford, TJ Hanley in 10th, Jack Porkins, Ethan Lynn, Landon Martin, Tyson Aquino, Caleb Parker. That is your go-or-go homers. Stay tuned. In just a little bit, we will bring you top 33 practice here from Daytona. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then. Goodbye, everyone.